Right, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Not Zero Dawn, Forbidden West. Oh, what's happening over there? Oh, someone's in a fight. Oh, that might be our first stopping point here.
What, me?
Right. Oh, something whizzed past.
Looks like those three are in trouble.
Stay back! Be careful, Diane! Protect the harvest!
We can't let it get past us! An outland!
Don't just stay here!
Right!
Plain
Okay.
is counting on us!
Eon, stay with the harvest! It's 3 against 1! We can do this! Our people need this food! We can't let this thing stop us!
Get him!
Or hold!
Well, that died in a ball of fire. Right. Let's make some of these.
Everyone all right?
You saved our lives. More importantly, you saved the harvest we carry. The Utaru are in your debt.
Aloy,
I am dying.
you're saying
He's
that's
dying.
a whole harvest.
Uh-oh.
The red blight you see around you has withered most of our crops. What little we carry, we had to collect at the edge of the plains.
So this is Utaru territory?
It is. Our home plain song lies just down the road. I'm afraid you won't see many outlanders like yourself there. My people like to keep to themselves. But if you're lacking weapons or supplies, I know some of them would be willing to trade with you. Here, it's not much, but it's the least I can do to thank you.
I can't take this.
Please, any kindness we seed, we also sow.
Thank you.
Dine, you should go. Tell the others we have the harvest, and that we need a healer.
Right. May the land bloom in your steps.
I should go too.
If you do make it to Plainsong, we share our meals up on the northern dish. Dine's one of the cooks there. I'm sure he can make you some rations worth trading for.
I'll try to make my way there if I can.
Right. Let's go. Okay. We have... Ooh. There's the rest of those dishes.
The blight is worse here.
I'm presuming
If I don't find a Gaia backup.
that those watchtower
like this
things
everywhere.
over there is probably either their camp or someone else's camp. It looks like a town, that, so... Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm presuming I'm heading north, because that's where Plainsong was. But I've kind of diverged off the main path here, haven't I? I was aiming to go and deal with the main quest. We'll drop a save. And we can always fast travel back here though. Has to be said. Come on, wait. Get on the... What? Can I mount it? Is it because that's above him? Has he parked himself funny? He had. Ugh. I guess when you think about it, with these robots, Yeah, I'm saying he,
An
but it's a
Ataru
robot
shrine.
that was made
I'm not sure what
in
it
a
means.
machine, like a machine factory, them cauldrons from the first one. So presumably, oh, is that a scrap pile I can salvage quickly? It is.
I think that's one of the Utaru land gods. What's it doing here?
Utaru what?
I think that's one of the Utaru land gods. What's it doing here?
Utaru land god. Don't know what I'm talking about. I just see a load of machines. Maybe I'm missing something, but right, we've discovered the campfire. Let's go over here. Where's that convoy actually? Forking the road. Should be.
Rebels. If I leave them be, they'll cause nothing but trouble. I should lie low. Find whoever's in charge and take them out. Maybe then the rest will leave.
Oh, that's not good over there. Oh, there's some good salvage here then.
Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentions. I should make sure I have my facts straight. Give the contract a quick read. Showwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp.
Shoot nearby environmental traps to unleash their payloads. Enemies take heavy damage when hit by falling debris.
I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
Can I set traps now? So if so...
Should help.
Right, so they'll hit that.
Just one.
Go through all of
Start
those.
tripping me.
And then, while they're stunned from the electric, I drop the rocks on them. And... profit? Correct? Yes? Right, let's go with that. Hopefully it works. I'll drop a manual save as well. I'll just overwrite the other. It's not been that long, so... Here's hoping. Hopefully it doesn't remove my
Convoy.
traps. It
It's
does
here.
not. It's where? Here? Oh, I see. Unknown shell walk convoy. 87 meters. You can see it on top on compass. Oh! Yeah, I think I got him. Now the shell walkers.
Steady.
So yeah, those ultimate abilities, pretty powerful. Yeah, it's now wondering what the hell's happening, what's going on, where did my buddy go? And while it's shocked, hit that plating at the back there. Being something more precise. Oh crap! Yeah, it's pretty nasty, that thing.
Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp.
Well, we'll try that again then, I guess. In fact, can I restart from a save instead of the checkpoint?
Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp.
Tripcasters aren't there still. Right. Then it's used the ammo up.
Wait for the convoy.
I've been robbed. Right. At least it's giving me my surge ability back. Or whatever it's called, the ultimate ability I used. Anyway.
The convoy. It's here.
Right. 8 meters. We will wait. Gotcha. One down. Hell of a hit.
I need more of this ammo. There's only one shell walker with him.
Also, let's scan him. Weak versus poison, eh? Not quite sure what to do with himself now. No, he's turning each time. Yeah. Come on. Weak spot. That's good news. There's that rock, set of rocks there. Big chance up. Actually, I should really be using acid. last one should do it.
I should salvage what I can and leave the plating for Laren's crew. There's plenty of salvage for me.
Right. And what's in the box that was crushed by the rocks? Nothing, apparently. To be more careful next time. Well, got some good stuff though. Can't complain. I'm definitely becoming more powerful in terms of just raw damage. Could still use some extra damage resistance though. Being a bit more immune to things like just damage in general and be able to actually take an occasional hit would be nice as well. Right. Right, looks good. Now, what have we got?
Pack's full, but my stack.
So I can go all the way down here. Now I could possibly fast travel back. Deal with these camps as I go. Sounds like a plan. Right. It's not much further. Half a kilometre, just under. This does not look promising. Is that a giant dead robot?
Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that ravage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
I don't think. No. The mountain won't cross that road.
There's a lot to explore down there. I don't know what I can find.
Right. Grab some of these herbs and things as I'm down here. Very nice water reflections. Let's.
Ugh, water in my boots.
Very good job on the water that they've done. A little bits, a little fishing and leaves and all that going on in it. Lovely. I've never
This is it.
done much in regards like.
Location of the coordinates I scanned.
I'm
from
not
the square.
overly informed on like rendering water effects
Workshop
and
underneath
things in
a dead
games and
forest
like
titan.
liquid dynamics and that,
Just
but
the kind of place Silence would slink away to.
I know the thing you're supposed to
What
look
was he
for
doing
what's
here?
considered good-looking water. I know the thing you're supposed to look for when you're looking for good-looking water is like ripple effects, and if they're getting the reflections correct, which they do seem to be for the most part. Like, that looks like that mesa, yeah. I can see the reflections in it, so it's, yeah, it's damn good job. It is a very pretty game, I'll give it that much. Oh, it's just something. Herbs or whatever underneath it, not important. Right.
That device is
looks
blinking.
like.
Guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Silence. Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a titan on the other hand. You're used to that. Once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin anyway.
Poor Hades. So
Oh, it's an audio log. Ah. Have all of these been audio logs and I've been reading the damn things by hand? I bet there have been. Wouldn't surprise me. Right, let's have a look. What does the blinky doodad do? Oh, there's another message over there. I need to make note of that.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal only meant for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Can I reboot? But entities will still fail.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
Right.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first.
I mean, we're saying he's got it all figured out, but he's got it more figured out than we have. There's a step ahead. He's got a captive, robot thing. He's got Hades captured.
It's some kind of log.
Despite my concerns about missing couplings, it was relatively simple to install Hades onto the detached processing orb. Subject appears to be conscious, completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly. Time for some experimentation. My initial attempts at coercion have failed, but patience is in order. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at sufficient intensity. Success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but none more than natural imagery. Holographic representations of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. One loop in particular, of rabbits hopping through fields of flowers, produces paroxysms, paroxysms. There we go. That is not a word I've ever had to read before, as you can likely tell. Paroxysms of agony. Very soon, I believe, the subject will become compliant. Day 6, I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how her heuristic matrix is interweaved with her subordinate functions. Yet the more I learn that the system's intended workings, especially Hades' relatively simple role as an extinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious super-entity capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown Pharaoh software, perhaps. I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced, unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere. perhaps by survivors in Elysium. It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source then. Eventually Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears that my coercive efforts come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback that corrupt its data structures. The effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind, piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. The data I've extracted, and will continue to extract, is worth any price, as long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollowed-out skull. Day 10. Finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself. Astonishing and terrifying even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than before. I'm confident it can be accomplished, with a little help, of course. Day 12. My work here is done. I've learnt all that I can. Hades deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to relocate it to a more impressive position for its date with destiny. Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian, nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, and then the pieces will begin to fall into place.
If it's redacted, looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Right. We can apparently do some upgrades here. Ooh. I could fully upgrade the rope caster. The frost blastling we're not that fussed about. The explosive we could... Ooh. Oh, we need to get a tail then of a skydrifter. I don't think that was the thing I came across earlier, was it? Shock trip caster. Scrounger spark coil. Let's get our rope caster upgraded. Pinning them down, especially the flying ones once they've been grounded, is very valuable. Need some braided wire though. Not getting any more upgrades done without that. I need a fanghorn antler. Not many fanghorns out this way at the moment, so I'll have to look elsewhere for it.
Well, I better see where this trail leads. So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? A self-righteous blow.
Right. Certainly goes far. Definitely dragged it
Merchant.
that long.
Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. It might be handy to resupply.
Oh there! What's Honora doing this far west?
Uh-oh.
Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
His head's missing. Ah! Frost hunter bow. Frost and acid. Oh. Forge fire trip caster. Fire and shock. Ooh. Slicing shredder gauntlet. Right, it's probably time to start saving up. probably time to start saving up some shards to basically just buy valuables with. Yeah. What have we got here as well? I could maybe sell some of these at some point. Right, do I need shock defense plus 4%? Acid defense plus 4%? It's like, not really. Not particularly, they're not that good. But I think I'll wait till I get to the capital before I buy any more weapons. And yeah, he's just straight up missing his
Silence
head.
must be pretty confident he's found
There
a
it is.
Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him?
Steel to my soul, my wares are the finest.
Let's keep checking.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
Oh, actually. Hello. Generous supplies. Ooh. Mount can I enter? Right, got it.
A ruin.
That.
Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn?
That's not ominous at all.
Better take a look at that orb first. Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data error. Structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error, memory structures disintegrate.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data error, memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. Do you know where Silence went?
No. He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he...
At least we've got some information there.
Data error. Behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence impended. You find me here.
Obviously.
Might be a trap.
But why? What was this place?
Location is where. Data error in my deathbed. He called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades. Extinction.
What? You remember this?
Yes. Data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Bridging extinction protocol.
I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
He is a smug sod. But more importantly, I'm on her side here. I absolutely think this is some kind of trick. Yes, he can't get in because it's a gene-locked hatch, but who says he needs to get in? Now, I might literally do all this and then find that him and his new buddies are all waiting outside, ready to shoot the crap out of him.
Confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soka. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
And luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
Maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts.
Right. Install on the spear. This ignite can be used to detonate fire gleam and clear their obstructions. Leap Lasher spark coil. And those leap flashers.
Those machines should have the parts I need for the igniter. I should scan one of them.
Right.
My focus can show me where the part is. There's the power cell. I can tag it in my focus display.
Cargo core. So we've got power cell, attack removal, destroy when killed, key upgrade resource, destroy when killed, contains valuable resources.
That'll help. I'll have to detach it before the machine goes down. Those legs were built for leaping. And kicking, no doubt.
Are these meant to be like angry kangaroos? So that's the vibe that I'm getting. By the way, which part is it then? So it's on the back there-ish. Okay.
There goes the part. Gotta pick it up.
That'll do it. Oh! Come on. Got him. Now where did that part go? Where did it go actually?
Good.
Seriously, I shot it off here. Didn't I? I was here, shooting across. It was over there. Where the hell did the part go?
You slow up.
Now that looks like the part. No. It's a part, but not the part that I need. Still got it on the back, hasn't it? Hmm. I don't know what to do now. Let's see how this works out. Does it ever just go back to normal or what? Let's get that